Hey guys, I'm Ash Ketchum, and I want to be a Pokemon master and catch them all. I've only caught like less than 10% of the entire Pokedex, and I haven't won a single league. The orange league doesn't count. I'm also still 10 years old after over 20 years. You heard the man. He's kind of a failure and has quite a few of them. Today though, I'll be counting down his biggest failures within the past 20 years as a Pokemon trainer. So if you're ready to derp, then let's get this list started. Disobeying into the number 5 spot, we have Mr. Ketchum using Charizard in battles he knew it would not obey him. Charizard literally costed Ash's entire match with Richie. It lounged around not obeying anything he said. Ash, old buddy, old pal, you have other Pokemon to use other than Charizard. If you know it's not going to obey you, don't put it on your team of 6 during a league match. Though he didn't have many Pokemon, he had a Tauros, Kingler, or Muck available to bring to the match. 2 were fully evolved Pokemon that could have easily taken out Richie's team. On his team that he brought though, Bulbasaur did have the type advantage and Pidgeotto was tired, but they still would have been better choices than Charizard. He could have even saved Squirtle for later too and used Pikachu for Butterfree right off the bat, Squirtle for Charmander, and Bulbasaur for Pikachu. But nope, he's a derp. Throughout Ash's journey, he's caught Pokemon and even released some. In my top 5 Pokemon Ash should have kept, I mentioned Primeape and Pidgeot and how he never returned to them. Well, this is one of his fails. Those 2 Pokemon are pretty iconic in the early days of the Pokemon anime. In the Japanese opening of the Battle Frontier, they even showed these 2 Pokemon, and within the entire portion of the Battle Frontier anime, they did not appear once, which made us Pokemon fans pretty ticked off. He lied to both of these Pokemon, saying he would come back for them, but he didn't. Rip that dream. I'm sorry, Primeape and Pidgeot. I hope you're doing okay. Every time Ash goes to a league aside from Sinnoh, he has not used any of his other Pokemon to form teams. If you want to count the Indo League and the Orange League, fine. Ash may not have a lot of Pokemon, but he has enough Pokemon to make different sorts of teams. He could use different sorts of Pokemon to build good synergy. If he would have done this in any other of the leagues, I guarantee he would have won or made it pretty dang far. The one region Ash did do this in, he nearly won it, but Tobias is a dirty stinking cheater. And taking on a team of legendaries is pretty difficult, so I don't blame him for that one. Good job, Ash. He could still use the Pokemon he captured in that specified region with other Pokemon he's used before. Using different Pokemon is not a bad thing. He has a variety of Pokemon that can easily be used to make great teams. Ash's whole Unova journey was a disaster. The only good things I'll point out are Crocodile, Snivy, and Scraggy. Oshawott was not funny, Cylon was lame, Iris thought she knew everything, called Ash immature, but in the end her Dragonite got Dragon-tailed to the head. Generation 5 had great games, originals, and sequels. I do not have any problem with the generation gaming-wise. The anime for it though, was just bad. Ash literally accomplished nothing here. As for Pig Knight, gotta catch 'em all is the Pokemon franchise's slogan. Mr. Role Model Ash Ketchum has not even came close to catching them all. Ash runs into plenty of Pokemon on his journey. He's captured less than 10% of the entire Pokedex. Pretty sure the ideal accomplishment of being a Pokemon master is capturing all of the Pokemon. Ash is far from that accomplishment. He gets the Pokedex for nothing essentially when the professors of each region want data on the Pokemon, and he only captures 3 from that region. I say capture since most of his team are the starters that professors already know about, and they are essentially gifts, most of the time, or the Pokemon joined due to previous bad trainers such as Chimchar or Charmander. But there are Pokemon like Trico though that he did capture. He hardly catches any Pokemon though, that's the whole point. He's just a goofball, Mr. Pokemon Master. It's his job to capture Pokemon to fill the Pokedex, yet he doesn't do it. Ah, Mr. Ketchum, you are indeed quite the funny man. Well, those were Ash's top 5 fails in my opinion. Of course, he has a lot more, and if you guys want to point out more of them, comment down below what fails you would have put on the list. After 20 years, Ash has hardly done anything. Will he ever? Probably not, because the Pokemon anime creators need Ash to stay 10 and dumb to keep making episodes. But anyways, that was today's video. If you guys enjoyed today's video, be sure to leave a like and share this video with a friend. With that being said though, I'm Mystic Umbreon, and I will see you guys with some more amazing Pokemon content next time.